outrage over Vogue magazine's cover depicting Kendall Jenner with hair due to being slightly similar to an afro.
Oh boy.
Yeah, right?
Here comes frizzy hair white girl.
Vogue has apologized for an image they posted of Kendall Jenner sporting what many have thought was an afro after they were accused of cultural appropriation, of course. In reality, Kendall, who's currently white, but could transition at any point without any warning, was not sporting an afro, but actually had her hair made really big and fluffy and curly, which is an old hairstyle in American culture.
A bunch of NPCs saw a hairstyle similar to an afro in that it's voluminous, has a lot of volume, on a white woman. And because they're racist and think different races are only permitted to do or dress a certain way, they got outraged.
Blue check mark on Twitter, Simon Mosen said, "Why did Vogue put Kendall Jenner in an afro instead of hiring a black model? Shocking that no one at Vogue thought this was not okay. Afros are vilified, but okay for a white woman to have one?"
She thinks that afros are vilified.
Since when?
Anyway, maybe in the past.
Since when? In the past?
Yeah, when? When in the past? Man, Shaft had an afro and he was a superhero.
Who's the black private dick that's a sex machine to all the chicks? You're damn right.
Yeah, he was awesome.
Yeah, man, he risked his life for the brother man.
They say this cat Shaft is a bad mother. I'm talking about Shaft.
I never witnessed it myself.
But I'm talking about Shaft, Dyer.
She was not wearing an afro, though. That's the biggest problem. She was wearing a hairstyle common in the 80s. For white women, actually, even if she was wearing an afro, you don't own the afro. You, because of your skin color, don't own a hairstyle.
Can you dig it?
That's a curious question, right? So is the afro cultural or is it just genetic?
Genetic, usually. I think you could possibly perm it, like, right?
So, like, do, like, certain people have rights to the culture because of their genes? Like, that's where things get messed up, because there's all kinds of people that are not part of the African American culture that are black, like a lot of people in Africa.
Yeah, the afro, if worn by someone who's not in the culture, they're not even adopting the culture, they're adopting a thing that is also in the culture. So, like, skeletons mean something different to Spanish people in Mexico, right? But there's skeletons in other cultures that don't have that meaning, and just having a skeleton decoration doesn't mean you're appropriating Mexican culture.
Unless you're a
They can exist in
chiropractor,
both
and
places.
then you're just an asshole.
Exactly. They're not real doctors.
They got that skeleton in there, and they're doing the Day of the Dead.
And third, the fact that other people who are not Kendall, who are not employees of Vogue, who are not relevant to our culture today, may have vilified the afro in the past, may have. It doesn't have anything to do with today or Kendall or Vogue. Or her
exactly.
hair.
Who's vilifying it?
Yeah.
If anything, if she was doing a fro, she's appreciating it. But unfortunately, she's not doing a fro, so you can shut your fucking yap hole.
Exactly. Even if it was a fro, she was showing it in a positive light. You can't blame her for the imagined or real sins of someone far in the past that you've never met and that she's never met. It's stupid.
In the end, it all comes back to the fact that it wasn't a freaking fro in the first place.
It's not a fro. Ain't a fro, bro.
Vogue, being the pathetic leftist rag that's scared to walk on the regressive left's eggshells, so they immediately accepted the guilt and apologized. Of course.
I didn't expect any less from Vogue because they are, as you said, a pathetic leftist rag. However, again, I think it's worth pointing out that they are going to get attacked whether they apologize or not. The people that are outraged by this may not even buy their product. They just want to be outraged about something. So there's zero value in apologizing or kowtowing to these people. You only are encouraging them to do this to you and other people more often.
From what I hear, the outrage is so small, right? And they kowtowed, obviously, to this tiny outrage. But there was actually, like, people in the black community, like people that are outspoken, saying to the people bitching about this, hey, how about when you do the cultural appropriation thing and you're looking at something and you're going, is that appropriating my culture? Look into what you're looking at, because you might be wrong, and then when you make a big deal out of it, you're actually hurting our cause. There was people on the side of the black community that normally call out appropriation in certain circumstances going, you're fucked right now, even on this one.
Yep. I think we're all in agreement. Talek says in chat, if the pick don't stick, the hair ain't thick.
Who is is a man that would risk his neck for his brother, man.
Yep.
When will we see that we're finally free? When will we see that we're finally free?
Hello Cubs, thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please hit that like button, and if this is your first time and you want to see more content from me, please subscribe. And if you want YouTube to ignore your request for notifications from my channel, hit that bell button. It won't do anything, but at least you'll feel like you accomplished something. And if you want to support my channel financially, please check out my Patreon. Even $1 a month goes a long way. Monthly donations through Patreon, buying stuff from my merchandise store, or simply by watching and liking my videos. No matter what way you choose to support my channel, I thank you very much for your support.